This is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my first reaction of today, we are going over to Ukraine. This particular track has been uploaded a couple of days ago. Is a collaboration between Артем Пивоваров and NK. The song is called, translated into English, is There in Popular. I believe how you pronounce it in Ukrainian is Tamil Toполі. Is that how you pronounce it? Tamil Toполі. So that's roughly translated into there in Pola. Or pop. Well, you know what? I think it's popular. But there's no U in it, in the way how English will pronounce it, and it will be, say, popular. So is it popular? Is that the way how you pronounce it? In the description page, it says, the beauty of Ukrainian nature and the spirit of freedom in new work of Артем Пивоваров and NK. As part of a cultural project, your poems, my notes, Артем Пивоваров and NK present the joint work there in Popular, based on a poem by Pavlo, is it Tичина? Is that how the way you pronounce his name? The song there in the Popular, Popular. There you go. I've got to try and not pronounce that U in it. So there in Popular, combine two poems of the Ukrainian poet, and there are poplars in the fields. And where the poplar grows, Pavlo Tичина loved nature very much and talentedly depicted it in poetry with the help of metaphors and realistic descriptions of details. Tичина skillfully depicted the beauty of Ukrainians and the unity of a man and nature. Everyone can recognize themselves in this work. Ukrainians have always loved their nature, land, value, freedom. And there's a little part in there, because, you know, when you put so much, you copy and paste into the Google Translate, it only exceeded this 3,900 character limit. So I'm like, brrr. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to read out Артем Пивоваров. He's putting a description there, what he thinks, and also NK. So I'm going to do that after my reaction when it comes to doing the analysis of this amazing song. Look, if you haven't done already, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the notification button to indicate to you when my next uploads will be. And also, if you want to support or participate in supporting any way that you possibly can to help Ukrainians, then please send me a DM. I'll be more than happy to send you various links which these amazing artists have sent me. And I put it on my community page, I put it on my Instagram page, and I put it onto my Facebook page as well. It's simply Uncle Momo Music Reactions. Find me there, say hey, what's up, and I'll be more than happy to send you some details. Now, without further ado, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good video audio music, as well as your support. Can you dig it? I'm quite surprised by the collaboration with NK and Артем Пивоваров. To be fair, I kind of think it's going to have some kind of Latino flavour in it, because that's what NK is about, isn't it? But Артем Пивоваров brings it back into the folk. Pity there isn't the lyrical content on there. I think Артем Pivovarav is giving more energy in this video. than NK. Not saying she ain't doing her part, but I'm feeling it more from Артем Пивоваров rather than NK. Do you sense that? Okay, let me see what you got. I like her voice, I always have liked NK. Well, she can sing, she can rap, she can write. She's beautiful. I know some of you guys don't like her, but I do. I need to read what Артем and NK's written down. As for the music, I love it. It would have been just as powerful if Артем Pivovаров done this on his own, but would it be as powerful if NK done this on her own? I'm not too sure. But the collaboration, amazing. Scenery, amazing. And I love the black and white features as well. So that was Артем Пивоваров and NK with the song They're in the Popular. So, and which translated again is Tamil Toполі. Артем Pivovаров in the description page, he says, in this work, Pavlo Tичина very skillfully describes nature and the interaction of man with it. In his poetry, is the full of love for Ukrainian landscape. In addition, the poetry conveys every detail so accurately, that you can practically feel the violence of the wind, the singing of the popular, of the sound of the rye about which he writes. How many Ukrainians now miss their native landscape? So the work there in popular is an opportunity to mentally transfer the motherland while listening to a song or watching a video. So the windmill in there represented something. The haystacks represented the openness on the ground where they were singing. That represented something. The little house as well. That represented. But I mean, like I said, for myself personally, Артем Pivovаров was. I felt it more from Артем Pivovаров in this music video. Maybe it's because he's got a strong character. You know what you know what you get when you get an Артем Pivovаров. You know, you're getting pure strength. I'm not too sure if I've heard him sing a ballad where he's soft-centered in certain ways. But he's a person, when he does his music, it demands courage from you. It draws in the courage from you, or it displays or puts into you courage of, do not forget where you're coming from. Do not forget who you are. You know, in just his voice and his stance. He's a very, very proud man, just by looking at it. NK exceeded the what do you call it? The limitation, the word limitations. It pisses me off when it happens. Right, so NK says, I'm always very excited to work on Ukrainian language songs because our language is unique. Therefore, the project, your poem, My Notes, became an interesting experiment for me, which combines our modern, I can never pronounce that word, modernity, with Ukrainian classics. I think possibly not combines our maternity, no. I think there's a U missing there. Possibly modern unity with Ukrainian classics. The song there in popular contains the word of a famous Pavlo Tичина. I've got to find out who this guy is, who works from two incredible works in which the popular is a symbol of greatness, okay, of the human spirit. It's thirst for freedom and happiness today. It has special meanings for all Ukrainians. So it was really exciting to work and record this work. Okay, I wanted to vocally convey the energy and the power with the author's words. But I don't know if you conveyed the power. I certainly, Artem certainly conveyed the power. And look, if this song or Artem was represented as a flower, it'll be a rose, and NK will be the rose on top, and Artem will be the stem and the thorns and the roots that's sticking into the ground. Yeah, even though you was present there, NK, and absolutely amazing as you are as well, and bringing amazing vibes to this amazing track, I felt that Artem's vocals, it was like two different kind of dimensions that work within the song. Yeah, if you had a power plus power in the song, it may come across as a battle between the two artists rather than a collaboration to do a brilliant work on the poet. So I think that they both had their own kind of ideas of how to convey the poem into song and music. So where you had Artem with the strength and the energy, you got NK giving you a different dimension of strength and energy as well. So at first sight, you may think that, okay, Artem overpowered NK, but if you take a step back and see that they're both respecting the poet in this song. So they're coming off with their own ways of expressing themselves within this song, and it worked. But to try and compare them in the way that I almost just did will be very, very negative on an amazing song that's just been produced here. Yeah, you got two amazing artists from different spectrums. Yeah, different spectrums. You know, NK is more of the Latino flavor, but she can get down with the rapping and everything else, and she has got this amazing voice as well that is is widely capable of doing so much things. And then you got Artem on this side, very strong, very folky, that strong classical voice that is recognized in Ukraine so well, and the way how he's modernizing it with modern day music, but not forgetting his roots by putting elements of folk in there. See, two different kind of spectrums. So that's why I'm saying that I didn't even think that they will come together to do anything, but it's amazing that they did, and it's brilliant that you're seeing two people that's looking at a poem, and like I said to you before, you can get 1,000 people reading the same book and it could be read in different ways. And this is a perfect example of that. And it works. And for that reason, I salute you. Who I almost like went down that road to scrutinize the difference, but without appreciating the hard work that's gone into this. You know? Almost. I'm glad I didn't. Wow.